Hey there, this is David Lynch from SommSelect. I'm here with Ian Cauble and my old friend, Joe Campanale. Joe and I worked together many years ago at Baba Restaurant in New York. We're here at the Brooklyn Food and Wine Experience with USA Today. And we decided to bring out a few wines into the culinary tent here, or culinary skating rink, and try a few pairings with some of the dishes that are being served here. Tell us a little bit about Fausto. Tell us a little bit about your dish today.
Yeah, Fausto's my restaurant right here in Park Slope, Brooklyn. I take care of the beverage program there, and it's a small wine list that's focused on small and medium-sized olive growers who all grow their grapes organically, and big focus on Italian wine. The dish we have here today is Fragola Sarda with some market vegetables.
Well, I brought 3 wines that I thought David and I talked about would pair well with this dish. We're going to start with the Gruner Veltliner. It's the most widely planted grape variety in Austria. One of the most beautiful UNESCO World Heritage sites, terraced vineyards coming off the cliffs. It's pretty much nirvana for a wine lover. Slightly spicy, lean, not your typical pairing with an Italian, toasted farro from Sardinia. Is that what this is?
That's right, yeah.
Cool.
Exactly.
Give it that. This is delicious.
Fragola Sarda.
That's
So,
good.
First thing, Ian,
It brings life.
lots
much
lots of red wine vin in there, it feels like. And then
Yeah.
tomato acidity, so that's step one, right?
Delicious. It brings out a lot of the spicy kind of radishy
delicious.
quality of the wine. You kind of taste that spiciness. Pretty good.
We come rolling into your Italian gem with 2 non-Italian wines. How do you feel about that? You okay with it?
I'm okay with it. I'm excited. This is why I come to you guys for your expertise. I would not have even thought of pairing a Gruner with this. And
Well, it grows together, goes together.
Yeah.
This is Laura Asquero, 2017 Pigatto, very coastal white wine, right? I mean, we're talking about a lot of like tangy acidity in the dish. I mean, for me, this has got that tomatoes plus red wine vinegar, like just like zing, so good.
And this is sort of like a fresh, crisp white wine that has a good amount of structure. Like it has some body.
That's seamless right there. Where like the Gruner kind of stood out with all of that spicy kind of lentily radish quality that I love about Gruner, but I feel it almost dominated the dish. Where right when you finish a bite with that, it's just like everything's in perfect harmony.
That's why a lot of times Italian wines are such good pairings, because sometimes when you have a really fruity wine with a really savory dish, you can really
clash.
get like the fruit's too much, and it's almost like you're with some of these like really big reds.
Yeah.
It's like spreading Welch's on your steak.
Big time.
You don't want to do that. This is delicious. All right, should we move to the rosé?
Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Mastrodon, all organically farmed, highly sustainable farm in Bandol. There's not that many producers in Bandol. A little kind of farm that we get a little bit of wine for our customers every year. And if you're talking about the best rosés on the planet, for me, Bandol is the top. It's that perfect salmon pink. For me, you don't really want a dark colored rosé. Anytime I see a wine that doesn't have that salmon pink, I don't want to drink it. It's too much fruit.
I really dig rosé and tomatoes. I feel like they have like a kindred kind of quality.
But the Pigatto is also tomatoey wine. For me, it doesn't clash.
Well, this is more like tomato leaf. This is more tomato the fruit, like, huh?
Good point.
What?
David.
What? Nice. That's what I'm talking about. That's why you come to SommSelect, for that kind of expertise. You would actually eat this kind of dish in these places.
The Pigatto, I think, is the clear winner here. I think the rosé finish is sweet. It kind of like accents a lot of this sweet fruit, and the wine doesn't taste as good, and the dish doesn't taste as good. The Gruner is a decent pairing, but the Pigatto nails it.
So you're saying rosé is 3rd place. That's a controversial take. That's a hot take.
And this wine is more for me like, if I get some good like
not mad at you.
Norwegian salmon on the grill, that kind of fatty salmon that you can get with some grilled vegetables, I'd want some more fat, something to stand up to it. It's a bigger rosé. This is not your typical like 12%.
Go to Fausto in Brooklyn, Flatbush Avenue.
I'm gonna finish with this Pigatto.
Right on the corner, right up at Prospect Park. Maybe what we should do now is stop talking, start drinking. What do we think?